Three financial institutions in our district. With that being said, we have Talithia Barrett from Horizon, Anthony Manuel from First Financial, and Lauren Lyles from Chase. Those are the three financial institutions in the 5th District. Very proud to have you all as residents of the 5th District. Before I let you get started sharing with us all the many services that you share and service to the community, I have a question that a resident asked. She says, thank you for having this meeting. I hope these banks are true community partners. How can they help the appearance of a city? So work that question into your presentation. We'll let Ms. Barrett go first because we have Ms. Misty LaCruz on as well from First Financial. Hi, how are you? Okay. So Ms. Barrett, go ahead and share with us since you're the newcomer to the 5th District.
Yes, ma'am. The question is, how can our bank help the community? Correct, Councilwoman?
Or help the appearance of the city.
Well, Horizon Bank has a number of programs for small businesses. We have the ability to get capital to those that have been marginalized and have not had the ease of capital before. So we want to work with small businesses when it comes to you purchasing a building or uplifting your building with maybe facade funds and things of that nature. We can do that throughout the footprint of Lake County. And of course, Horizon is throughout the state of Indiana. Other things that we can do throughout the city and the 5th District is we have what's called NIP, Neighborhood Improvement Grants, and that is money that does not need to be repaid for a homeowner in Gary, Indiana, or even Lake County. They just need to occupy their home, and they can call me for further details, but that's grant funds up to $10,000 that can help better the inside and the outside of their home. And of course, we also have a loan up to $10,000 if you financially, because there is an income limit on that grant. But if you don't meet that income limit, there is a very easy loan to get up to $10,000 that can help you rehab your home. So those are the types of things that we can do to help the community look better and grow.
Okay, thank you. Did you want to share some of anything else? Some of the programs other programs that you offer?
Yes, ma'am. Some of the other products that we offer that I believe can really help grow our community. We have what's called our Fresh Start programs. It's a loan that can help you build credit for your business. And if you want to use that loan to help build your personal credit, you can do that as well. We make it really easy over 12 months. And other things that we have that's, one of a kind for us is we have a mortgage for those that typically may not qualify at other institutions, where you can come to us with a 580 credit score and we can make sure to help you get into a home. We're working with various investors throughout the city to rehab and actually build homes. So over the next 14 months or so, you should start to see some of our projects come to pass when it comes to affordable housing. Other things that we have is down payment assistance for home buyers. And another thing that we do have, you just have to check with your your housing management company, but we do take Section 8 vouchers, and we can use that towards your monthly payment on a mortgage. So if you have a Section 8 voucher, we just have to make sure that your voucher has been approved to be used for a mortgage, but we also have that as well. So our goal is not just to beautify the city, it is actually to help individuals build credit and wealth and thereby grow the entire population when it comes to building wealth and growing Gary.
Thank you, Ms. Barrett. I'll come back to you, and maybe you'll share something else with us. Our next, we have Mr. Manuel. Mr. Manuel is at First Financial, and people seem to forget First Financial is a part of Gary and a part of the 5th District. So please give us your location and tell us some of the things that you do.
Well, good evening, Councilwoman. I just would like to first thank you for the opportunity to speak this evening and also to address the constituents for the 5th District. First Financial Bank is located 5974 West Ridge Road, Gary, Indiana. We are in the Menards Plaza. We are in that strip mall that is located on the other side of the Menards Plaza. We were at one time in the Ultra Foods grocery store. However, once that grocery store closed, we moved to the small strip mall area, almost adjacent to that lot. So we've been there almost about 3 years now. I've been with First Financial a little bit short of 1 year. So it's been about 11 months I've been with them. And we have some initiatives to market First Financial in the city of Gary. Thus the reason for my position. I am the community outreach officer for Northwest Indiana. So it is my duty to do community outreach in the city, to connect with communities that are underserved or unserved communities. It is my opportunity to debunk some of the myths that our community has about traditional banking. We are truly a community bank. And I don't know if you had an opportunity to visit our banking center, but there on Ridge Road and Menards Plaza there, we have a community center in the back of our location that is made available to the community for all kind of events. I know at one point a council meeting was held there. I don't know what congresswoman held their meeting there, but it was made available for that purpose. We're going to be having some financial literacy seminars coming soon, and I'm going to bring some flyers to your office so you can kind of distribute it to your constituents about what we have coming up as far as financial literacy seminars. My role is a little bit different than Ms. Barrett's role. I'm not in the mortgage area. As I said before, I'm a community outreach officer, but we do have programs to help beautify the neighborhoods in the city of Gary. One of those programs is the community home loan with flexible financing. This particular loan offers loans amounts up to $484,350. It has a 30-year term with no private mortgage insurance. It has reduced closing costs, and you are eligible to get 3% grant funds and use up to $7,500 may be used and made available for closing costs and down payment assistance. Repair escrows are up to $10,000, and they are available for minor repairs on approved properties. So these are loans that are designed for our low to moderate income areas, and they do have relaxed requirements to suit the needs of our community. Another product that we offer is the Dream Builder loan. This is a loan that offers a second mortgage up to 5% of the value, and it can be applied to both the down payment and closing costs. This loan also has reduced closing costs on the first mortgage and no closing costs on the second mortgage. This loan can go up to 97% loan to value and 105% combined loan to value with first and second mortgages. This one also comes with reduced fees and competitive rates and relaxed regulations as far as qualification with low to moderate income areas. And I thought that I would mention this as well. And I've noticed this because I am a resident of the city of Gary. So I just don't work in Gary, I live in Gary. One thing that we all can do as bankers is make sure that our financial centers are in great shape. Make sure that the litter outside of our financial centers are picked up. You want to also make sure that, the appearance and the landscaping of your financial center is beautiful. So that's a very great way that we can use to beautify our community. And sometimes our roll past locations like the Fifth Third that's there in Tri-City that's been closed, and I see an eyesore, So we want to make sure that we don't promote that kind of blight in our city, as the mayor and the council work hard to fight blight within the city of Gary.
All right. Mr. Manuel, that question that the citizen asked about beautifying, I guess you hit on that. So, any special programs what about tuition? Do you all do that?
Well, we don't do any student loans at First Financial. However, we do offer unsecured loans. So we do have a First Quick Loan that offers a 1.99% interest rate for the first 6 months. These loan amounts can be anywhere between $2,000 and $25,000. After the first 6 months, you will repay the balance as a fixed rate installment loan over 60 months. So a loan like that is a loan with a quick turnaround that you can use for student expenses. Now, we do have a special program for business owners. I may have touched on this before in personal conversation. First Financial is a partner with the Gary Art House, where we offer microloan programs to small business owners who wouldn't traditionally qualify for small business financing with banks. This is a pool that we work with that is being made available up to $100,000, $10,000 per borrower. There is a financial literacy component that the small business has to attend to, as far as making sure that they have a business plan, also making sure that they can repay the loan, just kind of the basics, building blocks of small business that we offer. And that loan is a great starter for startup companies who would not qualify traditionally for commercial loans. So that's a great resource that the city of Gary has to its disposal. And as you mentioned earlier, Councilwoman, I think our community doesn't know that these products are out there. And, there is no minimum credit score. So you don't have to worry about, well, do I have to have a 700 credit score to qualify? You don't. The underwriting is done in-house by a small group of CRA executives, and credit score is not an issue when it comes to underwriting those loans.
Thank you. Let me go back. I have a question. It says, what is the income limit for the Horizon Bank grant for a single person?
That income limit is $42,000 a year.
Thank you.
Yes, ma'am.
Ms. Lauren, please share with us all the wonderful things that Chase is doing in our district.
Thank you so much for having me this evening, Councilwoman, and also being able to speak to the residents of the 5th District. Again, my name is Lauren Yanis. I'm the community manager here in Gary for Chase Bank. I office out of our Glen Park location at 3680 Broadway. My role is quite similar to Anthony's role. In October of 2020, JP Morgan announced a $30 billion commitment to advancing racial equity, building on our firm's existing investments as part of our firm-wide commitment to drive an inclusive recovery, support our employees, and break down barriers of systemic racism. Part of that means for us in our new investments, promoting and expanding affordable housing, home ownership for our underserved communities like that of Gary, growing our Black and Latinx owned businesses, improving financial health and access to banking in Black and Latinx communities. So more specifically, providing those financial health workshops, not only within our branches, within our communities, and partnering with nonprofit organizations, and also accelerating our investment in our employees to provide a more diverse workforce in our branches to assist the clients that come in our banking centers every day. I think the biggest thing that we're working on with Chase and my new role is providing those financial health workshops, giving everyone access to tools and resources where they can learn to budget, credit, providing home buyer workshops. I'm really excited to announce that we are going to be building out a space in our Glen Park location to be hosting community events so that you can come in and have those workshops. And to answer questions generally, we do work with our community home lending advisor to provide mortgages both for purchasing and refinancing. We can offer up to $5,000 a grant for a purchase or a refinance. So if you have more questions, please feel free to reach out to me at our Glen Park office and I will get you in touch with our community home lending advisor. We also have tools and resources when it comes to business and opening accounts, and also in the lending respect, we have a business relationship manager that we can connect business owners to. In regards to Sandra's question regarding what we're doing in the community, I think a big thing for us is using our human capital piece and working with nonprofit organizations that are going out into the community. We want to be heavily involved with the residents and giving back to the community, beautifying it in that way. One of the nonprofit organizations that I personally work with throughout the summer, going out and cleaning up. They have a community guardian as well and assisting with that. So using our human capital piece and getting our employees out into the community, getting involved is really important to us. And again, like I said, the biggest thing is providing the education and providing the tools and resources and the knowledge that a lot of our residents unfortunately haven't had access to previously. We want to make sure that they have everything that they need and all of the knowledge and awareness of the products and services that we offer. So thank you.
You mentioned workshops. Will these workshops be free to the public or will there be a cost attached to them?
No, these will be free to the public. They'll be offered in the branch as well as virtually. So for those that can attend, they will be able to attend virtually. We're also partnering with nonprofit organizations in the community as well. So there'll be, you know, if somebody, for instance, attends the YWCA, we will be offering workshops with them as well. So there can be myriad of ways that they can connect with partners at Chase Bank.
Thank you. Thank you, Ms. Lauren. Horizon and First Financial, do you all offer workshops or will you be in the future? I see Miss Misty shaking her head. Did you want to chime in?
Yes, we do. We offer, we've been offering homebuyer workshops through the Gary Housing Authority that started back in January. Now we are moving forward with what we are calling Train the Trainer, and that's going to be throughout the city at various churches and nonprofits. And those workshops are going to start back up in September, and you should be able to find out when and where we're going to have our marketing out. And we're solidifying all of our locations. So far, we have 15. So anyone will be able to come into the church. The classes are free, and they'll be able to learn all the different products that we offer. But the most important thing is having help getting access to the grant that we have. Getting help understanding how to fill out the application, what documentation is needed, and working with the head person there at the church or the nonprofit, and working with them hand in hand to make sure that that application is complete, so that when it's submitted to me, we're able to get that funding quickly to that homeowner in Gary, Indiana. And that will be continuous. We also are getting ready to start doing training out of our location come early spring. So we'll be able to offer classes at our location in Gary, which is 3599 Grant Street, as well as throughout the community at hours that churches are comfortable, whether that's Sundays when they're comfortable or evening services at 7 o'clock. So whenever they open their doors, someone will be there to answer questions about Horizon's products.
Miss Misty?
Yes, ma'am. Anthony, I don't know if you'd like to chime in, but our financial literacy, we have everything from our credit building to budgeting to, savings for retirement, but we offer them, wherever we need to be. We're setting them up at the branch. We have one upcoming next week at the Gary Goodwill Career Center. So we will be there presenting some financial literacy as well. So we are on the fly. We can work with individuals solo, or we have presentations. We can do WebEx, or we can come to your establishment, to your place of business, and we can share that financial literacy, whatever you feel will benefit your crowd the best. So absolutely.
Right.
Thank you, Misty. I will jump in there a little bit. We also have a partnership with the YWCA, and we're going to be having financial literacy presented there. We also are working with the Gary Small Business Roundtable. Actually, I'm at a networking event as we speak. I think Talipi is also here at Marquette Pavilion. So we're working with them to deliver financial literacy to small business owners. We also have, as Misty mentioned, we're working with Work One, and we're working with the Goodwill Career Center to deliver financial literacy. And all of these programs are free of charge. And we're going to be opening up our community center there in Gary, and we're going to be inviting folks to come in for financial literacy. And that's going to happen the 1st of October. And we're going to be getting some flyers printed and getting that event promoted. And I will be sure to get those flyers by your office for your constituents.
Does anyone want to share any more information? Maybe something that wasn't asked that you feel is important to the community? You all do car loans?
Well, I would like for people to give me a call. And my phone number where you can reach me directly is it's my cell phone number. You can reach me at the bank location or my cell phone directly. And reaching me directly is the best way to get to me. 919-285-9654. And I want to make sure everyone knows your credit does not have to be perfect to give me a call. What I'm here to do is help you along your journey, whether it's to purchase a home or start a business. My job is to make sure you get started or you're able to expand. And I look forward to helping you grow. Thank you very much, Councilwoman, for the opportunity to serve your constituents.
Thank you. Lauren, do you have closing words?
Thank you so much, Councilwoman. I appreciate again having me this evening. But I definitely would love to connect with the community. You can reach me at 219-746-5813 or at Lauren, LAUREN, _A_LLANES at chase.com. I would love to get you in touch with any tools and resources, whether it comes to banking, growing your business, or purchasing your home, and also anything to do with as concerning your financial health. We can definitely get you the resources that you need. Again, thank you for having me this evening, and I look forward to connecting more with the community.
Thank you. Mr. Manuel.
Yes, Councilwoman. Again, I would like to thank you for the opportunity to speak in front of the council today and your constituents. I would like to take it a step further and invite anyone from the 5th District to come see our banking center. Since everyone doesn't know that we're there, I would like to invite everyone to 5974 West Ridge Road, and we do offer free accounts. So if there's a service charge you're paying with your account, or if there's hoops that you have to jump through in order to have a free checking account, I would like you to come to my office and see my staff there, 5974 Ridge Road. We would like to give you a tour of your community center that's there in the 5th District. I would love to see everyone stop by, take the 10-cent tour, take a look at the community center, ask me any questions that you may have. And from soup to nuts, we're available. You know, if you're thinking about sending your kids to college, if you're thinking about retiring, if you're thinking about moving, or if you just retired, you need help with your 401k or 401k rollover, you know, we're there to provide those services for the community. So we do have quality service available in Gary. And as I said before, I'm a Gary resident. So you won't just see me in the bank. You're going to see me at the grocery store. You're going to see me in the neighborhood cutting my grass. So I'm the person that you'll be able to connect with. I'm present in the community. So I just don't work in Gary. I live in Gary as well.
Well, I wanted to say I've been impressed because everywhere I go, I see you all and the three of you throughout our city. And I know that you represent the fifth district as well. And I need to get those people together so they can share with the citizens what are you all doing and how you can make life a little easier for them. So I thank you all for taking the time out today to come out and share your passion, what you do, what you love to do. Because like I said, I see you often and you have to love it to do it. So yes. Someone have to say something? I saw a light up. Miss Barrett? No?
Oh, I'm sorry. I just want to thank you so much for having me. Thank you very much, Councilwoman. We appreciate everything that you do as well. Thank you.
Well, I have to get over to Horizon and maybe open up a little account because I have one with Chase and one with First Financial already. So Horizon may get a couple points and we start.
All right, we'll take it. Thank you for the love. Yes, ma'am. I look forward to it. And I'll be right there with you when you open it. Just let me know and I'll be there with you.
Yes. All right. Let me see. Lauren, Stallion says she loves seeing you at Silver Mondays. So as I said, everybody sees you all out in the community doing everything. So again, we thank you so much. We don't have a lot of people on here because of that passcode, but it will be shared and it will be viewed, and look forward to some people giving you a call so you can help them make their life better. Again, I thank you so much, and I thank the citizens for coming out, sharing with us this evening, and you all have a wonderful night. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Take care.
Take care. Good night.
Thank you. Good evening.